So I just moved into a new apartment complex. And since I got the apartment complex on the internet, I decided to go outside and look around the neighborhood to see if there was anything interesting around. And so I'm walking around, I see this bar, and in the front of the bar they have a gigantic sign that says special. So I figured, hey, why not check it out? So I go inside, and I sat behind the bar, and I instantly realized that it was a topless bar because the bartender didn't have a shirt on. And she came over and said, "What'll you have, sir?" And I said, "What's the special?" And she said, "Today, all the whiskey is free." So I said, "Hell yes, it is." And so I started doing shots of whiskey. And then after about 6 or 7 shots, maybe 10 or 11, I said, "Where's the bathroom?" And so she pointed me off into the direction of the bathroom, and I went down this hallway, and I got kind of lost, maybe because I had drunk so many free shots of whiskey. And I went through the back door, and I went outside, and there was this big kind of flat dirt area, and it looked like they had a bunch of pieces of wood maybe torn apart from some pallets, or maybe they went into a new neighborhood where they were building houses and stole all the wood, and they built this big huge bonfire, but it hadn't been lit yet. It was still daylight. And so I decided to wait to come back until the bonfire was lit. And so I went hiking up this trail in the back, and I go up this trail, and I'm going up this trail, and I get to this big kind of plateau that's covered in grass, and it looked like they had a bunch of booths set up to sell stuff. Maybe they were selling things for a high school bake sale, or maybe they were selling things for a church bazaar where they needed to raise money to build houses for the homeless or something. And so I'm looking around this, and I see this one booth that has a gypsy woman sitting in the back that says she's going to give fortunes. And so I sat back and I asked her how much, and I gave her $5, and she told me my future. And it was a particularly interesting future, one that I'm excited about, and I can't wait for it to get here. And so by the time I got back to the bar, they had changed the special. It was no more free whiskey. It was free vodka, but you had to drink the vodka straight. You weren't allowed a shooter, and kind of like a margarita where you drink the lemon or you eat the lemon before the margarita, you had to eat a jalapeno pepper before taking a shot of vodka, and you had to chase it by licking Tabasco sauce off your hand. And so I did that for the next few hours. And then the next morning, I woke up with a horrible stomach ache, but it was a good day in my new neighborhood.